Start. So these two n8n are so powerful that most group package them into a 5000 cause I am going to teach you both of them in next 5 minutes for free. The first one turn message text into perfect structured data like this. The second one lets you read or document any length, even a 2000 page book. Stop building simple AI prompt. This is the guide that I use generate hook from Gemini. Let's explain you everything. So the first one is information extractor node. Let's guide you what is the node and difference between. So AI agent is not node. So this is the node, basic LLM chain, information extractor node, question and answer chain node, and same analysis chain node, and summarization chain node, and text clarifier node. These are the nodes. So let's difference between AI agent and node. The first difference between is AI agent have called memory feature tool function, but nodes don't have anything like memory or tool. We can integrate many tool with AI agent, but information extractor is only made for simple stuff that we do easily, that don't require many things. Like, let's guide you. So this is the workflow that I simply build now. So this can get any website URL and extract the information based on the website. So how can I do that? Let's delete this. So I simply add a website in HTTP request and don't do anything, and simply go to information extractor tool. I simply want what thing I want to extract. I simply put the output from here to here, and I simply put this JSON. I use ChatGPT to generate. Here you can see schema field. I simply generate that, and I simply paste it and simply run it. You can see I got this name, email, phone, city. So if you think if I am getting anything wrong, I simply add a chat model, and you can use ChatGPT also. I use Open Router and Maverick Meta Llama. Here you can see I use Open Router backend, and this is my free model that I try to use. So let's guide you to another website. I simply type dentist in New York, and I simply visit any of them. Let's visit this one. I simply copy the website URL and go back to our this node. I simply paste the URL, paste it, CTRL-A and CTRL-V, and then I go back and simply I click execute step. Here you can see it can successfully do the work. Now it is running and extract information based on the website. Here you can see this is called nodes. This is made for specific tasks, not like AI agent that do everything. Here you can see I got the output. Name will be this. So this website can't find a email, so it doesn't provide. This will be number, city, and this will be the data that it can provide. So our next chain will be basic LLM chain. It can also I can explain in my previous video also. So here you can see I can open my previous workflow and I can show you some demo of this. I go to my personal and I simply click on my workflow too. Here you can see basic LLM chain. So what do I do? So what thing I do with this one? I simply use this basic LLM chain. Let's delete this one and connect to this one. I can explain you. Now time to explain this one. So what does this do? So this can same as AI agent. So this is same as AI agent. It can chat, but it can't store any memory data, or it can't add any tool like this, or store our previous chat memory. But it can simply provide output. Here you can see. We ask any question. This is you can understand. Define below, and we simply write our prompt. It can't any save thing like that. Here you can see it can't save any memory or any use any tool. This is simple and basic use, and provide output, and we simply text to speech. I simply build in here. You can see, you can also watch my previous video for this one. Now move to the next workflow. The next one will be our question and answer chain. This can also explain in my vector database video, where we need to chat with our PDF. So then it is need, if we want to chat with our vector database, then it can require. We can also chat with our, here you can see vector store. I'm already made a video on this vector database. This is sample. I use pincon. I think I connected. This is great for chatting with our large document. Like if I have a document of 200 page, this is great for talking with our PDF to get accurate and most correct and relevant answer for our PDF. Why this is made for? You can see. I think I won't have any credit enter. I made a video on this. We can also watch. And this is for talking with our PDF or talking with our document. If I have a 10,000 page of book, we can summarize. We can extract a specific type of information. So why it required? So now let's move to the next vector store. We can also use AI agent. This is only for made for that. This will be same estimation and analyze. This can analyze text like positive, negative, and neutral text. If I analyze text, so this will be our news text to analyze. Like I simply type. I think I type. I simply type happy birthday. Let's see what is the output that it can give. Here you can see it can give positive, neutral and negative output. Now it can analyze this, and so this is a problem on my text. Happy birthday Rohan today. And I simply click on execute step and see what type of output this can give. So this will be our positive statement, like you can see. So not positive. I don't know what is the branch. I don't think it give. So this is only made for like positive, negative and neutral. Now let's move to the next. I also made one video about on Slack workflow in previous, where can I already made a video. So now this will be a summarization chain. So if I need to input from our data, like it can summarize anything like big data, like PDF, using summarization chain. If I don't have any use any vector data or anything, like we have 10,000 of word of output, then we use summarization chain to summarize. Here you can see this can simply per chunk means it can, if I have 10,000 character of page, means 100 character. Here you can see if I have a page, in one page there will 100 character, then it can chunk into 200 character, means it can make into 5 files, and we can extract relevant information. So you can also see the prompt here. This is made for, here you can see the prompt. This you can find, and you can also see the docs, what is the made for. If you have any don't understand, you can see this is made for everyone. Use the summarization to note to summarize multiple documents. Here you can see. So use node input, so it can chunking, means I explained already that it can 10 pages of PDF. I want to split into one page, means it can make into 10 pages and chunk into one page, and it can find information in one page it can find, then move to the next, so it can find the relevant information. You can see the map reduce recommendation, and this is the example. Let's explain with you some example. Scrap and summarize web page with AI. So I simply click on use for free, and go and I open in my new tab. We can also now let's move to the next workflow. I delete this and go to our new workflow. So now will be our text clarifier. This is used for So I simply use text clarifier to, I already made on video, to email labeling. So if I want to label my email, so I use paste our text, what is the text on that, and I simply use category, what is the label that I want to integrate, and this will be a prompt for labeling, and this is our partnership, it will be support. Simply write a prompt and this will have a text. Now click on execute step. Now it, okay, I need to connect our chart model. Now click on to my test clarifier, I think. Promote my product and email that made for partnership. Simply this is used for email labeling and that we want to label anyone. Test clarifier. Simply use this to label anyone, label thing. Let's execute this and see the if any give us output. So this give us an error. So I need to write a system prompt. I forget. You can see I need to write a system prompt for this. I simply click on execute step. Okay, JSON your syntax on expected token. JSON, this one is not values. Troubleshooting. I think I get any error. Let's click on execute step and see the output. I don't need to, this is optional. So I need to format as option as JSON, proceed and explain. I do some mistake and I forget something like this. This is I use for email labeling that I already build my account. Here I can see, you can see business collaboration help. This can automatically label my email based on the data. I don't write wrong prompt, so it can label it wrong. So this work. So this is based on your prompt and AI model to label. So okay, in this video, okay, bye. I can explain every note for you.